Hey everybody, this is Sage Valentine and this is my Survivor POV number 4. I should title this one Tony, Jeremiah, and Jefra, and who has a big chance of winning the game. So we'll start with Tony. Tony has been kicking butt and taking names this entire season. Whether or not I agree with the way that he's playing the game, I have come to this consensus, whereas I'm saying to myself, Tony is a contender for being at the end of the game. Can he win? Probably not, because he stepped on a whole bunch of people, but he's going to give the other contestants a run for their money. However, what will truly screw up his game is his paranoia. He hasn't been right since the moment that his name popped up as a nominee for eviction, and ever since then, he's just been off his game. Now, he found the special immunity idol, which I can give him a soft clap for that one. But other than that, like, he, to be honest, is not thinking straight. Like, when he found out that Jefra and Trish were talking about him and how Jefra wants to get him out, Jefra would have been the better idea to get out at the time, in my opinion, considering that she's basically after him. However, he chose Jeremiah over Spencer because he became paranoid that one of them had the idol and the other didn't. Now, suppose Jeremiah had been the one that had the idol, because apparently Cass figured out that Spencer had the idol. How she knew that, I don't know. But suppose Jeremiah had that idol, and then he had used it. Then who would have been put out? Wu. Because wasn't Wu the other person's name whose name popped up there? I thought so. But anyway, one of the best moves he did make this episode was when he was able to bamboozle Spencer into bringing out his idol with that fake idol. So that whole bag of tricks thing he said he has, he definitely has a bag of tricks. That's a serious, serious bag of tricks. And I don't know where he found that turd from. That was really gross to see that thing out there, and it was fake. But anywho, what else happened? Jeremiah went home simply because this was payback and karma for what he did to Bryce and Morgan, in my opinion. The others realized they couldn't trust him because Alexis was running around, running her mouth, so she told, even though she left, she put a bug in everybody's ear and made sure that he went home. And his exchange with Spencer, the whole thing about, you're a threat, but I'm not a threat. I'm a threat, but you're not a threat. Like, I understand it was gameplay, but to me it seemed kind of off. Like, I thought they were supposed to be close. I was supposed to be his right-hand man. But I guess when it comes down to tribal council and impending eviction, you sell your own grandmother, I guess, in the game of Survivor. And I've seen, like, 28 seasons full of crazy. I've seen the whole thing with Sue, how she was mad at the end of Survivor the first season, and how she basically went after, what's that girl named Amy? I don't remember that girl's name, but I do remember Richard Hatch, and she said, may the snake eat the rat. But these guys this season are cutthroat. Very, very cutthroat. All these people are cutthroat, to be honest. Then we get to Jefra. Jefra had a huge chance to make a really big, monumental move over to the alliance with Jeremiah, Tasha, and Spencer, but she automatically decided she didn't want to do that. Her reasoning was that she wanted to be stabbed by people she knew rather than getting stabbed by people who she really doesn't like. See, I haven't been a fan of Jefra this whole season. Jefra's pretty sneaky, but that was a stupid move, and she may be the next person to go home. And the fact that she's not really doing anything, she's not pushing to do anything, it's, I don't know, it's just not sitting right with me. And then, ever since LJ went home and we find out, that she was on the outs, she and Cass and Trish didn't know that he was going home. I don't believe Jefra didn't know. Like I said in the review, I believe that Jefra had a suspicion that he was going to go and didn't tell him so that she could stay longer in the game, rather than being singled out as his Girl Friday. Now, As far as who has a big chance of winning the game, at this point, I don't know. I would make Tasha a really big contender, but it seems like they're gunning for her. But to be honest, I would take the floaters out first, then the strong ones, because the floaters float themselves all the way to the end. I would keep the stronger one. That's just me. Maybe it's me from watching all these reality shows, but I'd keep her. She seems pretty loyal, but they don't want to keep her. And then Tony, like I said, doesn't have a chance because Tony's paranoia is going to get the best of him. And to be honest, and I'm just going to say this as I end this video, the people who I think are going to be in the final 5, no lie, are as follows. Tony, Spencer, Tasha, Wu, and probably Cass. Everybody else is going to go home. Everyone else. Jefra's out. And Trish's, I don't know what Trish's role there, but then they may get out Cass and keep Trish. Who knows? Either way, guys, thank you for tuning in to my Survivor POV. Definitely stay tuned tonight for my review of Hannibal, which is going to be extra crazy because Mr. Michael Pitt is finally showing up after 9-10 episodes of me begging and pleading like Brian Phillip, please put him on there. He's popping up tonight. I saw a picture, so definitely tune in for that. Tune in for my review of Believe, my reviews of Mad Men, the following, and my next review of Hannibal. Don't forget with this video to subscribe if you like my brand of crazy. Rate this video with a big thumbs up if you like it. And make your comment and make your prediction. Who do you think is going to win? Because at this point, it's in anybody's hands. So, yeah. So, have a happy Friday, everybody. Have an awesome, awesome day, an awesome weekend. And definitely tune in for my Hannibal review. Check back here and tune on in. But anywho, guys, take care. Have a fabulous, blessed evening. Until Hannibal. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.